Hey guys, welcome back to another New World video. In this video I'm going to be covering whether or not it's worth taking part in a new Legacy of Crassus event which just released. I'm going to be showing you guys and analysing all the rewards you get from this event and whether it's worth your time. Just very quick, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing as it helps out my channel massively. So let's get straight into it. Once you kill all the bosses that spawn in this event, which can be 5 to 10 minutes depending on how many people are with you, you get a daily reward cache which gives you 500 umbral shards, 1 obsidian gypsum, 1 of 8 special event legendaries and a rare craft mod. These are very good rewards already, but I'm going to be going through the legendaries one by one so you can see which ones you need and which ones are worth getting. So I'll start off with the 2 pieces of medium armor gear, and these are the boots and the headwear. They're both going to be used in medium builds, which could become very popular with the upcoming nerfs to light armor, and in my opinion they both have a very solid selection of perks. Whilst they don't have any build or weapon specific perks on, these general perks mean they're going to be very useful in a variety of activities and every build. So whether or not you're going for a medium bow or musket PvP build or a bruiser type PvE build, these armor pieces are both very good. They're both by no means best in slot, but if you're looking for a good base generic armor piece which is versatile and can be used with multiple weapons, these are very good choices. Let's move on to the heavy armor now. Next we have a cuirass and the fists of Decimus. First, the chest can be used in medium armor builds, making this chest piece viable for medium and heavy armor setups. The resilient perk is a must have at any PvP related activity, and the other 2 generic perks are both above average and can be used in any activity. Again, this chest is by no means best in slot, but it's a very good balanced alternative which you can acquire for free, especially if you don't have best in slot armor. So moving on to the weapons now. Vesuvius is a fire staff and has what I would describe as 2 of the strongest perks you can get on a fire staff. These are Empowering Fireball and Enchanted. Empowering Fireball is the best weapon specific perk you can get on your fire staff currently, and Enchanted is definitely a solid second perk to have. It's worth saying this fire staff isn't best in slot, as you probably want one of the attunement perks for the extra damage, but if you don't have a best in slot fire staff yet, then you'll want to get this. The bow is very good as well. Keenly Jagged is a best in slot perk for bow, and Vorpal Weapon is a very good solid choice as well. Again, for best in slot you'll probably want an attunement perk instead of Keen, but if you don't have or can't afford best in slot, then this is certainly a viable, strong and free second option. The Great Axe certainly has some interesting perks, but it looks like it's going to be very situational. I can see it being good for hard mutated expeditions where the enemies have a healing modifier and you just need a second weapon to apply debuffs. I can also see it being good for wars to apply debuffs, so it's certainly worth doing this event just to have this as an option. Lastly, we come to the Greatsword, but I don't really have anything to praise about this Greatsword. Yes, the perks are okay, but no one wants a Greatsword for the purpose of removing roots or slows, and if you've done a Brimstone campaign then you've already got a much better Greatsword than this in your storage somewhere. I also want to add guys that since the event came out, Amazon updated the daily reward cache to include a guaranteed rare mod. These mods have been worth thousands on some servers and are very valuable for crafters, so it's definitely worth doing this event daily. I will add though that I don't think it's worth farming this event, as I've seen a lot of people complaining about the general cache drops giving them green or blue items, so I would stick to doing this event just once daily. So that's it. I hope I gave you guys a good breakdown of rewards, and in my personal opinion these are very good rewards, especially for casual players who may not be able to obtain best in slots because of the costs. I have been playing for a very long time and I know how difficult it is to obtain best in slot for the build you want to play as the most, so obtaining best in slot for builds you want to try and play isn't going to be feasible for you, so it's definitely worth taking the time now to get these items. But it is worth adding that none of the legendary items that drop from this event are best in slot. And I do think that's a good thing, because Amazon don't want to be making best in slot items easily achievable for the whole player base. The reason is because it would devalue the best in slot status, and you want to feel proud of acquiring these best in slot items, so in my opinion it's a very good, balanced, fun and rewarding event. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you all so much for watching.